Buongiorno and welcome. Testing. Yes, I have a microphone and it works. I've turned it on. That always helps. Hope you're okay. Hope you've had a good week. We're going to be shaving with some stuff. Yes, it's finally come. I'm going to shave with this. What are you thinking it is? Well, I'll tell you. I have reviewed this before. It's a Temu double-edged safety razor, which was like £7, something like that. The top bit's metal, the rest is plastic. And I'm going to review that. It comes in a little box of flimsy plastic. I'm going to be reviewing Margaritas in the Arctic by Stirling Soap Company. Small batch shave soap. Because it's a fresh, minty kind of smell, I thought, what's fresh and minty? Osage or Osage rub. One of my favourite YouTubers, Sinatra Lennon, likes this stuff, and as a result, it's one of the first things I bought when I started wet shaving, and it's amazing. I'll tell you all about it later on. The brush is a 99p, pure bristles, sterilised, West Germany, which came in a really bizarre box of golfing bits and bobs, wooden handle, boar hair brush, I believe, and pre-shave. We're going to use Saville beard oil just to kind of prepare the skin, and post-shave Ted Baker Skinwear, London. Gonna have a nip of that. So, I'm going to shave. First of all, you know the score. You know what to do. Wet the face if you want to. I'm wetting my face. I've had a shower. So much so that the whole bathroom is steamed up, and I had to open the window, and it's freezing cold. That's how it is. So it's always worth trying out some other things. If you're stuck in a rut with your usual shave foam and cartridge razor from Harry's, maybe you don't even know that there is other options. Well, there are other options. I've used those other stuff for years, and it was just a boring thing to do. When you enter the world of double-edged safety razors, you get a better quality shave. It's cheaper. It's more kind to the planet. It's less plastic, less rubbish, and it's a skill that you can use. Oh, just in case it doesn't do the mustard, we're going to use another cheap Temu shavette with a razor in. I put a razor in this, what's it called? HL stainless. Yeah, stainless because plastic. As you can see, it is Bombay doors, and the blade is a feather blade, which slightly contradicts the flimsy nature of this kind of £7 straight. I mean, electric. What am I talking about? Double-edged safety razor. Doesn't look too bad, but you know, I'm just looking at this so you can explore. This is an option. It's not out there and out of your reach, no matter your budget. So we're going to put some Saville. We're going to put on 4 squirts, suitable for all skin types, made in Great Britain. It's got like a lemony, citrusy kind of smell. Nothing overwhelming. Feels nice on the skin. I like that. So we've got Margaritas in the Arctic. If I can open it because my hands are slippy with the oil. Yes, I can. Oh, that smells so nice. This is fresh, minty. Margaritas in the Arctic. Margarita kind of smell. So, I haven't bloomed this. So, I like to do this. And some people put it on their face to lather. I like the ghost. This t-shirt needs a wash. The lovely thing about this is it's got that minty freshness. It's It's kind of a sweet minty freshness. Feels nice. You do this, apparently you're meant to lather up on your face because it prepares the skin. But I thought it just kind of removes the oil that you just put on. God, that's really fresh. You won't get anything like that down the local shop in the UK. It's all just menthol. That feels so nice. Just getting it in the skin, preparing it. And I'm just going to level off so it's smooth. Oh, it's so minty, it makes your lips tingle. Right, so here we go. Feather blade, brand new. Cheap, flimsy Temu razor, double-edged safety razor. It's all plastic, and it says stainless steel. So if you were looking on Temu, you would think, ah, something metal. No, it's all plastic, apart from this bit here, the top. That's the only bit of metal, and I suppose you need that for keep the shape. Otherwise, you could cut yourself. So here we go. I mean, when you look at it, basically, God, that feels sharp. The razor is just a razor. It's the thing that holds the razor, isn't it? That feels really exposed. It's a little bit scary. I imagine if you've got really hot water, you be careful. It might warp the plastic. So far, it doesn't feel too bad. You've got to remember, I mean, all the other razors, they're all plastic, all the cartridge ones. And it doesn't feel the same sturdiness as a metal one, I grant you. But if you're thinking, is it worth giving it a try, double-edged safety razors? Try this, £7. Yeah, you're going to wait a few weeks. Oh, hacks. A bit hacky, considering it's a feather blade. I'm not sure this keeps the blade straight because the metal is like sandwiched with the plastic as well. Worth a try. Yes. Now, because it's a minty soap, you can really feel where it's kind of like gone a little bit, in where you've cut, you can feel it warming because of the soapy impact, the minty impact on your skin. You know, it's like when you have if you do the combination of clean your teeth with a minty thing, and then you have a cold Coke, it's basically brain freeze. I mean, other drinks are available. Let's do this again. I don't feel. Oh, it's already cut. A cut has occurred. Don't know where. It doesn't feel. You can't. You just got to let it sail over the skin as opposed to, you know, with cartridge razors, you sometimes push a little bit against the skin. Not with this one. And you can buy cheap double-edged razors in the in Sainsbury's for like £13, and they're not too bad, and they're metal. I think that'll do. I've had enough of that one. That I would not recommend that, purely because it feels really hairy when you're using that. You just feel it just doesn't hold its shape, and then you've got a metal thing underneath, which does, and that happens to be really sharp. So I would recommend. It does come with its own blades, which are the worst blades I've ever seen. They're like made of paper, it seems, and really, really flimsy. So I would not recommend them at all. So you do get some blades. You can get them from UK in Sainsbury's still. Wilkes & Sword. That's the only one you can buy, and they're not bad. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying. So after the onslaught of that on my face, I'm going to rinse it off. But the Margaritas in the Arctic, a good thick soap. You can feel it protecting you as best it can with the dangerous Temu blade. I mean, that's not bad considering I've used feather blade brand new. Got 2 little nicks, so could be worse. I could have peeled my face off with it, but I haven't, which is a relief. Things seem to be warming up over in the UK. We've had a run of storms, as you all know, and now it's mild for this time of the year. 10 degrees, which is nice. When it's minus, I can't. I watch. You ever watch those kind of YouTube videos where people are kind of camping in minus 30 in Canada and various other places? I find that quite relaxing and cozy. But I think, why would you live in such a cold environment? You know, like the Eskimos. You may be Eskimos out there shaving, but that sounds, for me, that's like basically hell, or the opposite. But you know, that's just my thoughts. There may be some good reason for living in absolute freezing environments, but I can't get it. So Osage rub is a minty splash for head and face. That is, it has alcohol in, so putting it on will make your eyes water, even if you haven't cut your face. But it really, it almost hurts you as much. Well, but it feels really nice. There's a kind of like a refreshing, warm vibe. My face is warming up as it gets used to the slap of Osage rub. And then, you know, you won't smell it after a while, after your eyes stop watering. But you might want to go into town. Ted Baker, let's have a nip of this one. It's a bit of a, what does that smell like? Ted Baker London Skinwear. It's kind of a subtle smell. I've used this before, and I think within about 2 hours it's gone. So just bear that in mind. It doesn't really linger. It's kind of like a sporty, you know, you would, as a gentleman, when I was younger, I used to go swimming, and you'd have this kind of niff going round. It's usually the sporty folks who put on their kind of stuff and then go out. It's kind of a sporty kind of, you know, flavour about it, but subtle. It's nothing kind of different. It's kind of a normal kind of men's smell, in my humble opinion. So there you go. There's a review. don't get this Temu razor, in my opinion. Do get the Osage rub, and do get Margaritas in the Arctic. And do get Savile Row beard oil, which is really, really good. Hope you have a wonderful day. Subscribe, like, do all these things, and join me next week. Bye.